What's up, guys? This is WereFieldG, and I am back for another video. So today we're going to be dissecting the character of Rizzo in Burst to Power. So let's go ahead and get into the video. So we've looked at Rizzo and Raylene throughout the development of this game, and now we're at the next step. So this is before the actual release of the game. I'm still game testing it, as you guys know, but this is going to be just sort of looking at Rizzo currently. I have him maxed out and everything else like that, so we're going to go ahead and get into that right now. So let's go ahead and grab these while we're doing it. Just sort of looking at Rizzo. Here we go. Rizzo at base. So as you can see, I had a lot of power points for him because I had to do a lot of grinding comparatively, because Raylene has that one stage where she can just bust out XP like no tomorrow. Him, I had to do a lot more work. But if we take a look, we have Ascension level 1, which I didn't really know what Ascension did before. It seemed to increase basically everything, especially the power. I think he went from like somewhere around 600 to 800 when I got Ascension, so I think that's what it does. I think it's just a big old boost to everything. But looking at him, so we have him level 20. We have battle power, base, and max. So the base and the max is quite a disparity, especially if you look at Raylene. It's quite different. He has more max power, obviously, as we've seen previously, but his base power is lacking. So he can, put out a lot of energy, but he can't really use it well. Base power, 725, max power, 996. Max health 860, spirit 20, charge rate 7 per second, stamina 3, and speed 5.8. So I believe he has the slowest charge rate, yeah. And that sort of goes along with his bio. So his bio here, right? I've already allowed you to kind of look at this, but if you just look at the last sentence here, it says, Rizzo as a person is a great warrior, but rather than train, his skill mostly comes from his experience in battle. His techniques are not polished. His strength mostly comes from raw power. If he trained, who knows what potential he could tap into. So that goes perfectly with his character. So he has a lot of power, but he can't use it all that well, and his charge rate is not as fast as everyone else because it's not as polished. So great job, Bullet, for that. I mean, that's just awesome that he kind of went in depth with not only the story, but how the character unfolds and how the character is, like that. So looking at his abilities here. So we have the basic combo for both ground and air. So nothing new there. But for his blast, we have Spirit Push. For his air, we have the Spirit Orb combo. And his rush attack, we have the Warped Rush. So I'm going to show you guys all of those really quick in battle. And then I'm going to give you sort of my personal setup of how I would have Rizzo. So let's go ahead. We'll just do level 6 here. And get into the battle. Okay. So taking a look, this is Spirit Push. As we've seen that before. It's much more refined this time, in my opinion. I don't like. Maybe I shouldn't have picked this stage. It's much more refined. It's much more medium range now, which I really love. But Spirit Push is good. Usually, I'll rush up on someone and just do Spirit Push, and get them down like that. So that's Spirit Push. The Spirit Orb combo. So if we check that out, that is the Spirit Orb combo. So essentially you just do 2 Spirit Orbs really quick, and you just got to press the fire button twice. That's all it is. So that's nice. It can really overwhelm an opponent really quickly. If we take a look really quick at the Warped combo, or the Warped Rush attack rather, I'm going to go ahead and level up, or roll, charge up rather. Okay. So if we take a look at this, you dash, and then you immediately hit. So, target's too far. Okay. Still too far, so I guess you gotta be pretty close. Now it's too close, okay. There it is. So, I'll do that again. if he doesn't, you know, dodge, you know, a million times what I'm trying to do it here. So, as you can see there, you just immediately just teleport to him. And it's quite useful. You have to be pretty close, sort of middle range. But it can catch a lot of enemies off guard, which is nice. But it drains a whole lot of your spirit there. So you can do it twice. That's, you know, that's the most that you can do, and then you have to charge up again. With, you know, which, since he has the slowest charge rate, you know, it sort of doesn't help that, you know, he can't really compensate for the amount of energy that it takes. So, continuing on here. So, if we take a look at his, where is it? Yeah. So, if we take a look at his abilities one more time, there we go. I would definitely, for my personal sort of setup of Rizzo, I would definitely not have the warped combo. I would have the ground slam, and not only because it kind of helps with like comboing, but also because the rush attack takes so much energy to do, and by doing that, you're getting rid of like all of your energy for blasts or fighting or teleporting and getting away from someone. So I would do the ground combo, and then I'd have everything else. So the spirit orb combo in the air, as well as the push, the spirit push for the ground attack. So let's go ahead and play with that. So I feel as though this helps a lot more. You can just sort of, you know, not have to worry about energy as much. And you can use it for, again, blast or teleporting or, you know, whatever. Obviously, he does do a great job of just overwhelming his opponent with his power. But obviously, he can't sustain that for very long. He's sort of a glass cannon type of character. Not to say that he doesn't have health, because of course he does. But it's more of the fact that he cannot control his power, rather. So there's that. So moving on with that, though, if we take a look at just him as a person, you know, his outfit looks a little gruff, like I've said. Nothing's really changed with his outfit much. Sort of, again, sort of an outlander, you know, sort of an outcast fighter. But yeah, definitely really, really cool. And I love this bio here. I probably will not use Rizzo as much unless I need a lot of power. I'll probably end up using Raylene or maybe Rizona. I haven't maxed out Rizona yet, but she's looking pretty nice so far. We'll go ahead and do the transformation as well. So Tension, the one that we currently have, is very much like Rizzo himself. So it takes a whole lot of power away. He cannot sustain it very long, but oh my gosh, is it powerful. His, you know, his power goes from about 1,000 to 1,268. His speed goes up, you know, his actual just fighting just goes up. But as you can see, you know, I teleported once there, and I'm basically already out of tension mode. So you gotta constantly just, you know, you gotta constantly just charge up, and you can't use blast, basically. I mean, you can use one blast, and then you gotta charge, or else you're gonna be out of tension mode immediately. There we go. And we'll get you down. And there we go. So, yeah, that's basically it for what we know of Rizzo right now. Definitely a really cool character. Pretty, like I said, powerful, but if you can sort of find the time to charge and master Rizzo during a fight, he'll be unstoppable. He's definitely the most powerful out of the three, but is the most costly as well. So that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for the other two. I'm gonna do them at a different time. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like and comment down below. Comment down below what you guys want to see. I have the game, obviously, so you know, I want to show you guys what you want to see. And yeah, this has been Werewolf ELG, and I'm tuning out. So see you guys later.